After a 3-hour drive from Long Island, New York to Newport, Rhode Island, we finally made it to the Audrain Concours. So today I'm going to take you around the show. Right now we've got coffee at the Breakers from 6:30 to 8:30, and then we've got the Concours d'Elegance from 8:30 to 3:30. So I can't wait to show you guys the amazing cars here today at the Breakers in Newport, Rhode Island. In the spectator parking lot, we've already got two really nice cars, a Ferrari 599 and a Bentley Mulsanne. We just spotted this 2016 Porsche 911 GT3 RS in lava orange. One of my favorite Porsche colors, especially on this car. It was actually the launch color for this car, the 991.1 generation GT3 RS. We also just spotted this gorgeous Aston Martin DBS Superleggera Volante, the convertible version of the DBS Superleggera. I believe this one is finished in Elwood blue. It sure looks like that, but I'm not totally sure. I love that Aston Martin badge on the front. There's tons of carbon fiber. You've got it on the front splitter. You've got it here on the hood, even on the wheel center caps. And right here, the mirrors, the windshield frame. It's got a gray soft top and more carbon back here for the spoiler and diffuser. So basically carbon everywhere. is absolutely insane. My very first McLaren Sabre. So we just saw the McLaren Sabre, P1, Speedtail, and Senna get loaded up onto the big red Ferrari truck, and now we're left with this gorgeous 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo LP 570-4 Superleggera Coupe. That was definitely a mouthful, but this car is amazing. It's finished in blue Calum, a color I rarely see. It was popular on the Gallardo. You've got Superleggera branding on the side, on both sides of the car. Black wheels, gray calipers. This one has carbon ceramic brakes, which was a $16,000 option. Tons of carbon fiber. You've got it on the mirrors, the side skirts. The rear wing is exposed carbon fiber. Same with the rear diffuser. You've got the quad exhaust. And here's a view of the naturally aspirated V10 engine. So there's actually 5 cars on this truck: the F12 Berlinetta, Sabre, Senna, P1, and Speedtail. But out of the last 4 cars I mentioned, the P1, Sabre, Senna, and Speedtail, which one is your favorite? Because I have a really hard time picking my favorite. This was my first Sabre I ever saw, and it's only one of 15 in the world. I believe it's around $3 million, so it's definitely not cheap. And the Speedtail is about the same price, $3 million. The P1 is more like $1.5 million, and the Senna, I would say, is around $1.2 million. So I'm curious, which one of those 4 hypercars is your favorite?
Is also presented by Audrain. Brandy, thank you so much. It's a fabulous piece of history and a fabulous piece of engineering. Was the 1964 Ferrari 250 GTO owned by Aaron Shue. Aaron, many congratulations.
On the Concours lawn, we've got a 1957 Ferrari 250 GT TDF Berlinetta competition. That's a long name, but this car is gorgeous. Very eye-catching spec. I noticed it immediately.
So Donald, I think following class J1, we're going to move finally up to J2, which was the...
during in your winter.
And for anybody who's wondering why the tires are white, the tires are white because that was the natural color of rubber. Rubber was dyed black because it was such troublesome with muddy roads to keep white tires looking good. In fact, let's dye them black. But that's what rubber looks like in its most original state, I suppose.
Fellow at home in his own shop, brought the Pebble Beach. He'd never shown a car there before and almost won Best of Show.
Isn't that incredible? It just goes to show that it can happen.
And I'd also like to say one more thing about this car is that for me, it's one of those cars that I have only ever seen as small as it does look. I had no idea it still existed. And then the first time I saw it, congratulations.
You can see photographs of this. But when you...
Here we've got a very stunning vehicle, an early production Lamborghini Miura P400 in Tahiti blue. It's got a tan leather interior.
Congratulations, everybody. So much for bringing this car.
This interior is just as gorgeous as the exterior. Just look how large those gauges are.
It's always nice to see your car.
The transversely mounted V12 engine is right behind the driver and passenger. I'd say it's like an inch or two away. It's so close. It's overcast right now, but I just saw this car in the Hamptons a few weeks ago when the sun was out, and man, does this color look amazing under the sun. Blue Tahiti, so stunning. It reminds me of Aston Martin's intense blue, and it also reminds me of Lamborghini's Blue Helios. It's just such an amazing color, especially with the silver wheels. This spec is just perfection. And just look at the stunning side profile of this car. The curves, it's just so sleek and beautiful. If you guys were to get a Lamborghini Miura, what spec would you get it in? I was just thinking, I don't think I would ever find a spec that tops this. It's simply perfect. Here we've got another gorgeous blue car, a 1965 Ford GT40. I don't think I've ever seen one in blue before, so I'm very impressed.